The sun rises over the Garmshir district of southern Helmand, and the local farmers begin daily work on their fields. Sites like these, however, were not common until recently. The Garmshir area had long been occupied by the Taliban, preventing local people from going about their lives. It was the job of 24th Marine Expeditionary Unit to clear the area of Taliban and restore a sense of normality to the people of Garmshir.
I was in no man's land before we came. As soon as the Taliban came here about 2 years ago, they all fled. They all went somewhere else. We're probably up towards Kandahar, up north, just out of the area.
When we first got in, it was a mass exodus of people leaving. You know, they had their belongings, their children, and anything they owned in the back of like little carts and such, and they'd be leaving the area.
24 MEU, under the command of ISAF forces, deployed to Garmshir in May. The battle was brief but hard fought.
We were able to push out from the forward line of troops and the lead trace of where our friendly forces were, beyond that and into what was Taliban held territory.
First few days, couple days of hard fighting. Other than that, it wasn't too bad. I mean, they didn't fight too hard.
We hit Garmshir first and flooded everybody to the south along with the other companies. So they pushed west, we pushed south in order to just push the Taliban out.
After several days of fighting, the Taliban presence in the area had severely diminished and the local people were able to move back into their homes.
Really shortly after we pushed through here, within 48 hours time, things got real quiet and people started coming out of the woodwork to move back in and reoccupy and take care of their crops and start living their lives as maybe they had been before the Taliban was here.
Now, as you see, there's lots of farmers around. They're moving back into their little buildings and their little areas they live in. They're all happy and smiley. They're happy to have life back to normal.
For the moment, the Marines remain in Garmshir, providing security for the area and the people there.
Right now we're securing the area. We're doing fob ops, running security patrols outside of our wires, and make sure the Taliban don't come back and make sure the people are safe and are getting back to their everyday routine in life.
Right now it's all static posts, just standing, making sure the area is secure, sending out security patrols, interacting with the locals, making sure that their economy is getting somewhat set up.
Just keeping our presence, letting the people know we're here for their security, doing security patrols, getting our face out there, letting them tell us if there's anything wrong, just letting the Taliban know, hey, this is our ground, we're holding it, stay the hell out.
While there is still much to do towards the rebuilding of Garmshir, the general feeling amongst the Marines and local people is that of optimism and hope for the future.
It feels good, honestly it does. Normally, you see stuff on TV and you're like, oh, cool, they get to live back where they were living. But when you come here and you see the way it was and then the effect that you have on it and the way it is now, it has a big impact on you as a person. Just you feel good about yourself. You feel like you've done something for these people.
The next story in this series will look at the conditions that the Marines have to live and work in.